Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Man United set £50 million asking price on Harry Maguire, club not actively looking to sell him. Manchester United have set a £50 million asking price for Harry Maguire as he prepares to hold talks with manager Erik Tanhaag about his future, Manchester Evening News claim. The centre-back had a disappointing 22-23 campaign with the Red Devils. He made only 16 starts in all competitions, out of which only 8 came in the Premier League. Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez were the regular centre-back pairing for Ten Hag, while Victor Lindelof and Luke Shaw were also preferred ahead of Maguire, with the manager favouring a right and left centre-back combination. Left-back Shaw made 11 starts from the role when Martinez was unavailable to be picked. Hence, it's clear that Maguire is the fifth choice central defender in the squad, but men claim that United are not actively looking to sell him this summer. United are reluctant to offload Maguire for anything less than £50 million. The Red Devils believe they would need an upgrade if Maguire were to head for the exit door. As things stand, United's valuation could prevent Maguire from leaving unless there is a compromise on the fee. Maguire had a difficult season with the Red Devils, and he should be concerned. He has been an undisputed starter for England since his debut in October 2017. However, manager Gareth Southgate has warned him that he could lose his place with the increasing competition. Hence, the Red Devils captain may want to pursue a new challenge away from Old Trafford, but it's highly unlikely to happen if the club are reluctant to lower the £50 million asking price for him. Maguire has another 2 years left on his contract, with the option for another 12 months. However, he has now crossed 30, and no club will pay such a fee for a fringe player at United. Another big concern is his current wages. Maguire was earning £190,000 a week last season, and his salary could rise further after United qualification for the Champions League. United may need to hand him a significant payoff to accept a pay cut elsewhere. In our view, Maguire is going nowhere, but the scenario could change if United lower the fee to £30 million. Erik Tanhaag makes a Jadon Sancho transfer decision ahead of next season. Manchester United manager Erik Tanhaag has decided to give Jadon Sancho one more chance at Old Trafford ahead of the upcoming season. This is according to football transfer journalist Jacque Talbot, who reports that there is still a small chance the Englishman will leave this summer, despite Ten Hag leaning towards keeping him. As per Talbot, the English winger will be afforded the opportunity to impress, but if a suitable offer arrives for him in the coming weeks, his exit could very well be sanctioned. Last month, the People's Person covered a report which stated that Sancho is among a number of United players up for sale. As Ten Hag looks to trim his squad down, the Red Devils could part with the forward for as little as £45 million, a significant loss on the £73 million fee they paid Borussia Dortmund for him back in 2021 after 2 years of desperately chasing his signature. Alongside the Bundesliga giants, Tottenham Hotspur have also been credited with an interest in Sancho. The 23-year-old is currently training with a number of his teammates, with the preseason just around the corner. He was pictured at United training complex at Carrington as preparations intensify for upcoming friendly fixtures. Sancho will likely be in action as United take on Leeds on Norway tomorrow. Following Talbot's update on Sancho's future, the upcoming campaign is shaping up to be make or break for him. Last term was average for the United number 25. In 26 Premier League appearances, he managed 6 goals and 3 assists. In 41 games across all competitions, he scored 7 goals. In most instances, Sancho seemed to be shifting in and out of games. His displays and return in front of goal must drastically improve if he is to change Ten Hag's mind. Dean Henderson expected to be part of Manchester United squad for Leeds friendly. With David De Gea already having announced his departure, United have Dean Henderson and Tom Hatton at the club for the start of pre-season games. As per the Daily Mail, both the goalies are expected to be part of the United squad that is set to play Leeds tomorrow. Henderson had spent last season out on loan at Nottingham Forest, and he is keen to be the number one at a Premier League club, be it at his childhood club or at Forest. Only if he was guaranteed the number one jersey, the United Academy graduate would be staying, as he is tired of playing second fiddle at Old Trafford. The England international could be the alternative in case a snap develops with regards to the Onana deal, but if it goes through as expected, Henderson will join Forest. Steve Cooper's side are expected to spend £20 million to get the United Academy graduate. Onana is expected to be part of United pre-season tour to the United States. The report reads, Dean Henderson has also returned to training at Carrington and remains another option if there are any snags in the Onana deal. Henderson to leave, Onana to come in. However, Henderson has made it clear that he doesn't want to be on the bench and is primed to complete a permanent deal to Nottingham Forest worth up to £20 million if Onana joins United. Hatton and Henderson are expected to be in the squad for United first pre-season friendly against Leeds in Oslo on Wednesday before the squad leave on tour for the US next week. Even Hatton is attracting plenty of Premier League interest, with his recent move to Luton Town blocked by Ten Hag. Everton are also chasing his signature. Everton have inquired about Manchester United goalkeeper Tom Hatton. Everton are eyeing a summer transfer move for Manchester United goalkeeper Tom Hatton. According to the Mirror, Everton have inquired about signing Hatton from United as they look to replace backup shot stopper Asmir Begovic, who left at the end of last season. Jordan Pickford remains the first choice between the sticks, but the Toffees want an experienced goalkeeper as a cover. The Red Devils are in the midst of a major overhaul in their goalkeeping department this summer. David De Gea has exited the club after 12 years, with United set to sign Andrea Onana from Inter Milan. United only have Hatton and Dean Henderson as senior goalkeepers in their squad right now. Henderson is expected to leave Old Trafford this summer in a bid for regular game time. Nottingham Forest could be his possible destination, with the club ready to pay £20 million to United. If this deal goes through, Hatton will be the only senior shot stopper left at Erik Tanhaag's disposal. Even if Onana moves to the theatre of dreams, Tanhaag would want an experienced second-choice goalkeeper. Hatton has also attracted interest from a newly promoted Luton Town. However, the manager has blocked the move as he wants the 37-year-old to stay. United would be forced to sign another goalkeeper this window. If Hatton moves out. However, it seems unlikely they would splash funds to buy a second-choice goalkeeper this summer. The Red Devils are working with a limited budget, and their priority is to sign a new centre forward. It makes sense for them to keep Hatton and use their funds to bolster other positions. Manchester United midfielder opens up about time in England so far. Manchester United's Brazilian midfielder, Casemiro, made quite the impression last season following his £60 million move from Real Madrid late into the summer transfer window. The midfielder has opened up about life in the Northwest. After United looked down and out with 2 defeats out of their first 2 games, including a 4-0 hammering by Brentford, Casemiro agreed to join the club. He reportedly told his agent, "Tell them I will fix this," whilst watching Brentford demolish Tanhaag's men. Whether that report is true or not, Casemiro came in and certainly did fix the mess that was threatening to upend the season with just 2 games played. You know the rest. United rallied by finishing third and winning the Carabao Cup, their first trophy since 2017. What has come as a surprise to United fans is how well Casemiro has settled into Manchester, and he recently gave some interesting quotes to Brazilian magazine Placar about how he has found life in England. The Brazilian said, "When the opportunity to join United came, First, I spoke with my family, who accepted it immediately. Of course, everyone wants love and respect. Everyone at the club has always been very affectionate with me. I felt loved from the first day, which was not easy after 10 years at Real Madrid. It's the result of the work on the field. It was a very good mix of fans, employees, and players, and that has been very important for my adaptation. He also states that he is a big fan of living in Manchester, disagreeing with advice he received. Casimiro added, if you do it with only 90% of your strength, you lose. I like the Premier League. They are the games with the best atmosphere. Everything is great. I was told that Manchester was a difficult city to live in, but I love it. Man United have held talks for Sofiane Amrabat, monitoring him very closely. Manchester United have held initial talks to sign Fiorentina midfielder Sofiane Amrabat. According to Sky Sport Germany journalist Florian Plattenberg, the Red Devils recently completed the purchase of Mason Mount from Chelsea. The England international is anticipated to start in the number 8 role for manager Erik Tanhaag. Tanhaag is open to signing a second midfielder, and Plattenberg reports that United are tracking Amrabat very closely. First talks have already taken place. Aside from United, Bayern München are interested in the Moroccan star. As things stand, neither club have made a formal approach for the holding midfielder. United have spent an initial £50 million to sign Mount from the Blues. They could make a similar outlay to purchase goalkeeper Andrea Onana from Inter Milan. After Onana, the club have their sights on landing a top-class striker. They are currently weighing up an offer of £50 million to sign Atalanta wonderkid Rasmus Højlund. If United are successful in landing the deal, this would take their spending spree to £150 million this summer, compared to their pre-sales budget of around £120 million. Fred looks likely to leave Old Trafford in the near future, but the Red Devils may need to recoup more funds from outgoings before they can afford Amrabat. Amrabat is currently valued at €30 million by Fiorentina. The Serie A outfit have opened the door for his departure, but are likely to hold firm on the price tag. The Moroccan would be a fantastic signing for United. He is a holding midfielder who possesses excellent distribution and ball control. He rarely loses possession. He would be a strong competitor to Casemiro. In our view, his arrival at Old Trafford could possibly depend on the departure of midfielder Scott McTominay. Ten Hag has a strong relationship with Amrabat after their time together at Utrecht. Personal terms may not prove an issue if United reach an agreement over the fee. Newcastle United agree personal terms with Axel Disasi, as Manchester United is still unsure of Harry Maguire's future. Manager Erik Ten Hag wants increased backing, and he has asked the club for a backup goalie, a defensive midfielder, and a versatile forward as well. At one point, the Red Devils were said to be favourites for the signing of Napoli's Serie A winning centre-back Kim Min-jae. However, due to budget crunch, Bayern München ended up winning the chase. United had Axel Disasi of Monaco as a plan B. However, recent reports have suggested Newcastle have entered the chase. Now, Football Transfers have reported that the Magpies have agreed personal terms with the Frenchman, and they could now make their move for the defender. As for United, due to the budget issues, further additions, especially in defense, are linked with the future of club captain Harry Maguire. Despite being long-term admirers, United could end up conceding the race. Erik Ten Hag asks Man United to finalize Andrea Onana transfer by Friday. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has asked the club to finalize the transfer of Inter Milan goalkeeper Andrea Onana by Friday, according to Alfredo Pedula. The Cameroonian star has been identified as the successor to David De Gea, who recently ended his 12-year association with the club after his contract expired. United have already made a couple of offers on the table for the shot-stopper, and a third proposal is expected pretty soon. Pedula claims that Ten Hag wants the deal finalized before the weekend. United are set to make a third bid of more than €55 million, with bonuses for the 27-year-old tomorrow. Meanwhile, Inter are planning to secure the signings of Shakhtar's Anatoly Trubin and Bayern's Jan Sommer once Onana secures his switch to Old Trafford. The Red Devils start their preseason campaign with a friendly against Leeds United in Oslo tomorrow. This will be followed by another game versus Lyon in Edinburgh on July 19 before the US trip. Ten Hag would ideally want Onana to be in the squad by the weekend such that he can start training. Onana should be accustomed to the manager's playing style after their time together at Ajax. However, he would still need to adapt to strength of his teammates in front of him. With friendlies against Arsenal, Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund this month, Onana has the perfect opportunity to build up form ahead of the new campaign. Ten Hag will be hoping to land Onana as soon as possible so that the club can open talks with Atalanta BC to sign Rasmus Højlund, who is the main striker target. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.